Hi, my name is Tristan from the CPAPstore.ca. Today we're looking at the AirFit F20 from ResMed. This is a full face mask. So as you can see, we have the elbow up front with two kind of clips, and you push them together and it goes on the front, just like that. And here we have the climbing line from the AirSense 11. So we just take that off and we just kind of bend it to take it off like that. So as you can see, the elbow is fairly large, especially when we're comparing to some more minimalist masks like the Dreamwear mask. But it does swivel 360 as well as move up and down a little bit. So you might be able to see there's a little bit of play with it just because there's a little bit of a ball joint here. On the front of the mask, we see that there are 4 connection points. The top 2 have this L-shaped kind of plastic here that is covered in this nice fabric, and then they can be adjusted with these Velcro straps. I've always liked the ResMed Velcro straps. They always seem like really high quality, not like your typical Velcro. It's just really kind of minimal and soft. And then at the bottom here, we have these quick release magnetic straps. So it's really nice just to find its way. You know, you don't really have to be that close to it, and it'll find its way pretty easily. So the magnetic feature of those clips is a fantastic addition to this mask, especially those who have arthritis or might not have the same dexterity as other people. On the back, you see the whole rear of the crown is really fitted with this mask. The top of the head here, below and closer to the back of the head or the back of the neck almost. This is giving the mask a really secure fit. So no matter what, I don't really think that you're going to be having this mask slide around too much with these 4 connection points, 4 adjustment points, as well as all this strap on the back of the headgear. It's going to be a pretty solid mask. Now, of course, this is a full face mask, so it's going to be not as minimal as pretty much any other mask. This is as unminimal as it gets. Generally, I do recommend that you start with a nasal mask if you can, a minimal mask, and then work your way down versus the opposite if you're new to CPAP. Starting with a mask like this can feel very cumbersome, and it can feel very claustrophobic for those new to CPAP. So I definitely recommend something more minimal when starting out, but some people might realize that they need a full face mask, and this could be an option for you. As you can see, the plastic of this part of the frame here kind of goes below the eyes, allowing you to have a little bit better line of sight. Some masks kind of are more intrusive at the top of the head or the forehead, but everything kind of stays below the eye line there, which is nice if you do plan on doing some reading or something like that before bed. Although it's a pretty bulky mask as a whole, it does kind of go around your eyesight, which is kind of nice. When many people are looking at a full face mask, they're usually looking at such because they breathe out of their nose and their mouth, or perhaps their mouth exclusively. Breathing out of one's mouth can have some health implications like improper jaw posture, or how your body intakes humidity levels, not just when you're sleeping throughout the day. So it is important to make note of that. Of course, a full face mask works for many people, but generally it is better to breathe more often out of your nose and then eventually transition to a nasal mask. So now I'm going to try on this mask. This is a medium frame here. This is the elbow. Kind of showed you it's easy to disconnect when you're going to the bathroom or something like that. And then I'm just going to unclip the magnets here and slide the mask off. So there we go. That probably sound a little silly. There we go, the elbow is on. So that's what the mask looks like on. I definitely had it too tight there. It's important not to fully tighten your mask, but it was obviously on this guy before with probably a little bit of a smaller head than mine. And here we can kind of see the mask itself. We remove the headgear out of the way. As you can see, there's quite a bit of silicone going inwards, and this is gonna help with the seal. You can see it's very soft. There's a lot of silicone material, and it's kind of going around this whole perimeter of your face, which is generally a pretty smooth perimeter. So with a full face mask like this, you're gonna have a very good seal. Some other masks, like a nasal cradle mask that's just going under your nose, there's a lot more, bumps and, curvatures with the nose and the lips. So some of those masks can leak for some people. A full face mask like this is gonna fit so many people just because it's going around a very generic portion of the face. Overall, the F20 is a fantastic full face mask. Of course, a full face mask is not for everybody, but for those who want one, I feel it's comfortable. I feel that the seal is great and the build quality is fantastic. You can find the mask at the cpapstore.ca and use code YouTube10 for 10% off.